What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and today we're once again talking about the future of 3D Mario. But today I have your guys' wishes for what you want to see in a future Mario game, and particularly a 3D Mario game. So I've asked you guys on the community chat what you guys wanted to see, and you guys gave me a flood of comments. In just under a day we had over 300 different comments, so it was kind of hard to break them down. But today I have 10 comments from you guys, so if you want to get your comment on a potential next episode, make sure that you put it down below. All you have to do is comment the word wish in all caps, followed by whatever wish that you have, and this could be completely outlandish, a very game specific one, some type of plot point that you came up with, or something more general. Just know if you go the general route, a lot of people will probably be picking the same idea as you, and that will probably be an idea that's already been mentioned in a past video, so make sure you stay up to date with that. But also make sure that you guys are subscribed today. We're still reaching our goal. We're pushing for now 20% of you guys that tune into the videos to be subscribed. You guys reached the 15% in no time, and we're already right now at 15.9, pretty much 16%. So if you're watching this right now, no matter who you are, whether you watched this channel before or you don't, subscribe. It helps a long way, and it's really going to help us reach our goal. Don't forget to like and leave your comment, and let's jump in to the video. Jay Mikowski wants new genres for Mario, not just the simple you find a star, find the power moon, whatever it may be, but instead kind of incorporate some unique elements within this 3D environment for Mario. Maybe one mission Mario sneaks around and has to dodge all the Goombas, or maybe even act like a Goomba like he does in Mario Maker 2 with that hat, or even in Mario 3D World with the same hat. And he could just kind of walk along the line and try to sneak his way into the castle, or maybe just a battle royale type of situation where Mario has to be the last one standing out of everybody in an area, or maybe just a whole bunch of new different things. I mean, a great example of this would be Conker's Bad Fur Day. I know it's a pretty crude game, but there's lots of things going on. One minute it's a third-person shooter as you're in the middle of D-Day, and the next minute you're in some type of vampire, weird, creepy area, and you had to fly around as a bat. There's just different things like that, and I think Mario Odyssey did open the door for new mechanics, but I wanted them to go a little bit further, and so did Jay Mikowski. Cody Gonzalez wants a more in-depth story. I know at the end of the day, it's Mario, it's a cartoon game, it's supposed to be taken lightly, but I would love to see a serious story for once. Maybe something seriously bad happens to Mario in the Mushroom Kingdom. I mean, Mario Galaxy was very, very close, as the fact that it ruined the Mushroom Kingdom, ripped Peach's castle out of the ground, but then really didn't do anything else with the story. Mario Odyssey definitely adds more story elements to the game, that's definitely for sure. We'll have lots more cutscenes every other world or so, and it'll show the story kind of develop, but I want it to be a lot more serious, and so does Cody. So I think what they should do is maybe come up with a bigger thing that Bowser does to take on Mario. Maybe he does some type of drastic thing that actually puts the bros at quite a standstill and makes them have to get serious, and you know, the fate of the world or maybe even the galaxy again definitely depends on it. Captain Kapik Marison, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, wants items to return regularly in the 3D expansive Mario games. He also wanted a more open world, but we have another comment for that, so we'll save that for a bit. But we need items to return regularly, and I agree wholeheartedly. We really haven't got to use any of the Super Mario power-ups in a 3D space that much. There's a lot of them in the Super Mario games, such as the new Super Mario Bros. Titles, that I would love to see return and kind of used in a more open world exploratory context. And I think this is a great idea. Mario Odyssey is great with Cappy, and turning into different enemies and being able to use their different items is great, but I would love to have the original items be in there as well. Being able to use the Fire Flower, the Tanuki Leaf, which we've already seen in the 3D space, but add some more of those things, such as the penguin suit, and maybe even the Super Acorn that turns Mario into the Super Flying Squirrel. I would love to see that stuff in a 3D space, also with Cappy and his captures. It wouldn't quite make sense for some of the captures as they give Mario these item abilities, such as the Fire Bro or the Hammer Bro, but at the end of the day, you gotta have some of the classic items back. It just feels right. Adforlat wants to see the return of many different Mario characters, but also being playable. In 3D Mario games, you really don't get to play as too many characters, especially the open world ones, which have always just been Mario. In Mario Galaxy, you've had Mario and Luigi, which is pretty much just Mario that can jump higher and definitely is slippery when he runs. Mario 3D World is one of the first Mario games that allowed us to play with different characters with different abilities, like Super Mario Bros. 2. And like, for instance, Toad could run fast, Peach could float, and they needed stuff like this, I think, again, in a big, expansive Mario game. It'd be really cool to play as different characters. Mario 64 for the DS also had this, but the characters all didn't really have that much different of a moveset. I would love to be able to have Wario help Mario, and you can, you know, charge through blocks or something like that, or maybe Yoshi can be playable instead of actually turning into him like you do in Odyssey, and you can also maybe even play with Bowser if you guys team up. Spoiler alerts for something a little bit later. But what if? I mean, you can already turn into Bowser in Mario Odyssey. I would love to actually be able to play with Bowser in a 3D space. So we've seen different characters be played before, briefly, but I would love for them to touch on this again and actually give us some more playable characters in the next game. GameBlock has an idea that I've had for the longest time. They want to see Mario go back through time, and nope, not the game that's already happened, but this time, Mario going back through past adventures and obtaining different abilities that he's had from the past and building up his arsenal that way. It would be super cool to go back through past Mario games and get different items or different power-ups or different abilities that Mario had in those specific games. Like back in Sunshine, he'll visit Al Delfino or some type of stage and also have Flood with him, or he'll revisit Mario Odyssey's kingdoms and have Cappy, or go back into space and have his spin ability thanks to the Luma that he gets in Mario Galaxy. There could be so many endless possibilities and stuff like that. It'd be really cool to also visit past stages and maybe even new ones from each of those games that we haven't even seen from the original game, like a new island in Sunshine or a new galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy. Splash wants Mario to team up with Bowser against some type of new threat. This would be great. We've only seen this, I think, a couple of times, and they were both in spin-off Mario games. One being Paper Mario, which we actually seen Mario and Bowser team up a couple times in Super Paper Mario and in the new Paper Mario The Origami King, and in Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, but they didn't even know about it. Well, at least Bowser didn't have any knowledge of Mario and Luigi being inside of him in the first place. So I would love to see some type of big 3D Mario adventure where Mario and Bowser had to work together to help both of their sides. Maybe Mario had to save his brother and Peach and Toad and everybody, and Bowser had to save some of his army as well, and they worked together in order to fight some type of new threat. That would be pretty cool. At number 7, we have Decidui of Doom wanting more Sunshine, and of course I had to pick this comment if you didn't know already how much my love for Sunshine is just extraordinary. Yes, we need more Sunshine. It does feel like the black sheep of every single Mario game ever made, even though it does have a lot of references and lots of spin-off games like Mario Kart tracks and different things from Mario Party or Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games had a lot of like references and stuff. And even the characters, I mean, Petey Piranha has continued on. Okay, I'm ranting a little too much, but I would love to see more Sunshine representation, whether it be Flood making a return or some other enemies or characters from that game franchise, such as the Piantas or the Nokis coming into a mainline game again. And I would just simply like to revisit Al Delfino, whether it be new islands that we haven't explored, because we know there's multiple ones that never got touched, like one shaped like a crab and, you know, one like a jellyfish and stuff. I would love to see those other islands, or just kind of have Mario Sunshine be revisited as it is, and revisit some of the worlds and areas, and just either it just be Isle Delfino itself. Mario Odyssey had the greatest way they could have done that, because they go around the globe going to past locations, and it was even shown on the globe in the promo art, and it never came to fruition. But unfortunately, you know, we didn't get it in Odyssey, but maybe in the future we'll see some type of Mario Sunshine resurrection. AFK Person wants more of a convention-breaking game along the lines of Breath of the Wild for Zelda, and I couldn't agree more. Mario Odyssey was huge, but I wouldn't say it was necessarily convention-breaking. We've seen open worlds like that before with Sunshine and with 64, so this was really nothing too different from that. We've seen vast worlds and vast landscapes, but what if Mario went somewhere absolutely huge, like Breath of the Wild Hyrule huge? That would be pretty nuts for a Mario game, but it would still be so much fun. The way Mario gets around, the way Mario moves quickly, it would be a really fun world to explore and play around with. And Bowser's Fury almost felt like they were kind of touching on that briefly. Bowser's Fury was a giant open lake that had lots of little islands that Mario could go visit at his own leisure and collect cat shines whenever he wanted to and wherever he wanted to. So I would love to see these conventions be stretched and broken eventually for a full-out open-world Mario adventure game. Antonio Castro-Lara wants to see the return of Hub Worlds. This was actually a video idea that I was going to cover in and of itself in its own video earlier this week, but I decided to go with this video instead, so it's funny that they brought this one up. I would love to see Hub Worlds return in 3D Mario games. Hub Worlds just kind of connect everything together in an interesting way. They can have Easter eggs and hidden routes and hidden things that you can do in them, and Mario 64 did it perfectly with the castle. I would love to see something like this return, and we really don't see anything like this again until Super Mario Sunshine, which was the last time we see anything like this. Yes, Mario Galaxy did have Rosalina's observatory, but it was a rather small one without like a lot of things that you could visit and find. But Isle Delfino and Peach's Castle are two brilliantly good examples of big areas to explore that connect each world via different passages and different routes, and I would love to see something like this return again. And finally, at number 10, our last wish for today comes in from Ravio, which actually takes a completely different approach from AFK Person that wanted a convention-breaking Mario. They want more of a platforming, less explorative Mario, something akin to what we got with Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury was very wide open with lots of places to go and explore, but very self-centered on Mario platforming. There was lots of challenges that required you to platform well and beat the time limit, collecting coins and doing tasks, and I think Mario Odyssey maybe took a toll on them, where maybe just looking around for hidden power moons got really old really fast, and they wanted to explore but also do different platforming, because Mario at its core is a platforming game. It started off as a 2D platformer, moved to a 3D platformer a lot with 64, and is now moving towards an expansive exploring type of Mario game. So, you know, there's fans that want more exploring, there's fans that want more platforming, and I think, you know, a good blend of both of these would be great. And that is it for our viewer wishes for a 3D Mario game for today. Thank you guys so much for sending in your comments, and there were just so many of them. So if you didn't get your comment picked, feel free to comment down below, and if you just want to comment for the first time, comment down below. All you gotta do is say the word wish in all caps followed by your wish, and it could be really anything as you've seen in this video. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's video, please, first and foremost, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Nintendo all the time, and of course with Mario. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one. See you guys.